Hello and welcome into Erie Idol 2021. It has been a year and a half since we last did this, but we're excited to be back on the stage and bring you another event of Erie Idol. We are so excited as this is a huge part of what the choir department does here at Erie High School. All right, and let's meet our three judges for tonight's Erie Idol contest. First, starting with Miss Kara Pernas. Hey, it's a new year, it's a new me. Miss Erin Midiette.
Yes. So happy.
And old face, but not looking old, just old. It's been a while. Miss Janae Bird. Our contestants will take the judges' feedback here tonight for Erie Idol, but you at home ultimately determine these contestants' fate. You can vote via RevTrack for $5. So go ahead and submit your $5, submit the vote, and then we will have the top 5 the next week, April 16th. We'll bring them all back for a show at 7 p.m. Tickets into the auditorium are also $5. We have 10 great contestants ready for you here tonight that are going to sing, and let's meet those contestants right now. Tonight will be Ryan Erickson and Chris Temple. We'll be performing as a duet. Following them will be Lucas Lee. Our next performer will be Sailor Russ. Our fourth contestant of the night will be Angie Torres. Our fifth contestant will be Stephanie Brooks. Our sixth contestant of the night will be Acelyn Trout. Our seventh contestant will be Tia Temporo. Our eighth contestant will be Morrow Walker. Our second to last contestant of the night will be Avery Peckney. And our final contestant of our 10 contestants will be Grace Roberry. All right, these are your 10 contestants for Erie Idols. There was an audition process, and so it's already an honor to be here tonight. All 10 will perform. We will vote and narrow it down to 5 for the finals next week. Give all 10 contestants one more big round of applause. All right, thank you, contestants. You may now exit the stage. Ryan, Chris, you can stay right here because you are the first to sing here tonight.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Ryan. And today we will be performing a duet of Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin.
We chose to do this song because it's something that we already knew. We know the words and stuff, so we wanted to take that and add our own harmonies and cool stuff to it. And I think for our first little experiment into that, it went really well.
Yeah, and we both dedicate this performance to our voice teacher, Ted Reedy. Shouts out, Miss G. Woo.
A fun fact about us is we're both going to be going to UNC this August, so we can keep working together and advancing our musicianship alongside each other, which is awesome.
Yeah, and we hope you enjoy.
Somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'll go sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. beyond a doubt, my heart will lead me there. Soon we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. I know beyond a doubt, my heart will lead me there. Soon we'll meet. I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing. So long sailing. Bye-bye sailing.
First, from Miss Pernas.
All right, Ryan, awesome song for you, bud. The energy was terrific. Intonation right on point. However, the balance of the harmony was a bit unbalanced, especially in the beginning. Your voice was quite overpowering compared to Chris's. But when those harmonies hit, man, they really hit. And it was really beautiful to hear. So all in all, wonderful job, wonderful song. Thank you.
Ryan, super fun. I like this piece a lot for you guys. I think it's excellent. I agree with the idea that maybe we could have more a balanced situation. Also, you were playing up a great job to the audience, and Chris was playing up to you. So maybe if the two of you interacted more together and then showed it to us, more like a group. Otherwise, I loved it. Nice job.
Yay, Chris and Ryan, I loved your song choice. And we had some funky, track weird things at the beginning. Great job not showing that on your face. You kept going as if nothing had happened, which was perfect. At times you weren't sure what to do with your arms. There was a lot of swinging. So kind of with that, and like they mentioned with Chris watching you, I would maybe plan out a little more what your visual performance is going to look like. The energy was good, but it didn't always fit. Love the scat section. Great harmonies. Same thing. I want more balance. It didn't feel like, I know it's hard to hear and to see each other and all of that stuff, but it just needed to click more as a team. And do something at the end. Don't just stop. It kind of, for all the energy you had the whole performance, it felt like all of a sudden it just ended. So I would end with something big. I don't know what that looks like, but that's for you to come up with.
All right. Thank you, judges. Ryan, what's your biggest takeaway from their feedback?
I would say more energy, equal energy, and then really planning out the staging aspect of our performance. Some balance things could be worked on. It was really good. That would be super cool. We just wanted the harmonies to come out a little bit more, and we were having balancing issues when we started singing further apart and with the track, so we just gotta work on balance a little bit more.
One more question for you, Ryan. Yeah. I remember when you first did Erie Idol a few years ago, you were wearing sweats and flip-flops, and you're up here in a tie and a nice shirt, nice shoes.
Yep.
Is it just you growing up, or what's the thought in that?
Well, part of it is me growing up, I guess. I have strayed away from my usual attire of being sweatpants and flip-flops, and now every once in a while it's sweatpants and shoes, but my wardrobe is expanded. And then also Chris and I both thought that a classier feel would fit a more crooner jazz kind of song.
All right, well, thank you very much. Give it up one more time for Chris Temple and Ryan Erickson.
Hi, my name is Lucas Lee. I am a freshman at Erie High School, and I will be singing Mumford & Sons' Little Lion Man. I chose this song not only because it's a really great song, it's kind of been like a childhood song for me, and I felt I should try and sing it, I guess, so yeah. My performance tonight, I would like to dedicate it to my family. My mom, my dad have been such a great support system for me, and my grandparents are just, God, my family's just amazing. So I'm dedicating this to them.
For yourself, my man, you'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man, you're not as brave as you were at the start. Rate yourself and rate yourself, take all the courage you have left. Waste it on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my? Tremble for yourself, my man, you know that you've seen this all before. Tremble, little lion man, you'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face, your bonus stands alone among the wreck. Now learn from your mother, or you'll spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear?
Lucas, Lee, everybody. And we'll start this time with our feedback with Miss Midiette.
Hi, Lucas. Great job. I know you were super nervous, but you didn't need to be. You have an excellent voice, and it was really fun. I liked this song for you a lot. I thought it was really great. I do think you could benefit from relaxing a little more and breathing, like give yourself a nice breath and be relaxed, and maybe find a space to look so that you don't look at the ground so much. But otherwise, I really liked it. Nice job.
Hi, Lucas. I love this song, so I was so excited you sang it. Very similar feedback. I said, don't die out at the end of phrases. I could tell you're getting a breath, but then it didn't carry through the rest of it. So make sure that you're supporting your phrase the whole way through. I loved the up the octave hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I said get it, but I want to see it on your face too. I could hear it. It's hard with a mask to connect with a performer as it is, so you really got to use your eyes and your eyebrows and all of that fun stuff. And then I just said, what are you going to do with your long intro and that instrumental part? Because standing there's not a choice. So I know it's weird when you don't have an audience really to interact with, but you're still the performer and you've got to keep us engaged through that. So what does that look like? And would love more of a visual performance. Again, where are you looking? Not at the floor. Connect with us.
Hey, Lucas. So very similar feedback. I really love your voice. I think you have a beautiful voice. So I really enjoyed it. And the song choice was awesome for you. Yeah, just engage with us more. I feel like you are connected to this song, but you, out of fear, you didn't allow us to see it. So the next time you perform it, you can utilize the stage more and really, really connect with the song that way so that we can see that you're also enjoying it. And that's it. Thank you.
Lucas, what's some of the biggest takeaways from their feedback that you got?
I probably just got to move around more, give more energy, just not stand still, all nervous.
First time that you performed at Erie Idol, a little bit different, obviously, with the amount of audience and how it's functioning. But did you feel a little nerves up there?
I really did. I don't know if it's just the fact that it is my first time, like just up here, like just on my own, but it was definitely a little nerve-wracking, but hopefully next time I'll be a little less nervous.
Hi, I'm Sailor. I will be singing Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, and I chose this song because it feels really passionate to sing, and that to me is one of the most important things about a song is the passion that is behind it. I'm dedicating this performance to anybody who has lost an experience over the past year, so pretty much everybody. And one unique fact about myself is that I am an aerialist while I'm in the circus.
I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over you until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they're strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you'd say. They were never true, never true. In the games you played, you would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. When I lay with you, I could stay there. Close my eyes, feel you here. Forever, you and me together, nothing is better. 'Cause there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you'd say, they were never true. In the games you play, you would always win. But I set fire to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain, and I threw us into the flames. When it fell, something died, 'cause I knew that that was the last time. Sometimes I wake up by the door, and a Juco must be waiting for ya. Even now, when we're already over, I can't help myself, I'm looking for ya. I set fire to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain, and I threw us into the flames. When it fell, something died, 'cause I knew that that was the last time, the last time.
Let's go ahead and hear from our judges. We'll start with Mrs. Bird.
Hi, Sailor. I hope I have this the right end up. Okay. I love this song too. I feel like this is, just great choices all around. But this song was amazing, and it was so good in your voice. I love that you were performing from the second the music started. It just all my attention was on you. It was perfect. Then I said in all caps, "Yes, get it, girl." I don't know what that was about, but clearly I liked it, whatever you did. I felt like you wanted to use the space of this stage, but your feet were glued. It was like, I always felt like you wanted to go somewhere but couldn't. So you have this whole stage. Now, I know that there's cameras and things like that, but you definitely don't have to keep your feet in the exact same spot the whole song. I love your dynamic contrasts. I feel like they were super effective. And I also love the focal point you chose. I felt like you were singing to someone, and it made it that much more powerful, and I connected with it. So I don't have much that you could work on. I thought you had a really effective performance.
Hey, Sailor. I very similar feedback to Mrs. Bird, actually quite identical. I really love your voice. It's gorgeous. It's very smooth, and you did a really great song choice with Adele, very similar timbre, and I really appreciated that. And exactly, I wrote utilize the stage more. I felt like your upper body was giving it to us, but your legs it was like you were stuck. I very much agree with Mrs. Bird when she said that. So you can walk, even if it's just a little bit, right, across the stage, and that's totally fine. And I also enjoyed that we saw that you were connecting to the song with your upper facial expressions and your hand movements and your chest movements and stuff. It was a pleasure to watch. Thank you.
Sailor, nice job. Good choice for your song. I liked your gestures, really effective. You had some serious breath support in there, girl, holding the phrases were really long. Nice job. I appreciated all the passion that you had in your performance. Like, this is your song and you really loved it. I like it very much. We all know about the feet. But otherwise, rock and roll, girl. Nice job. Nice job.
Your biggest take back as well from the judges?
My biggest take back is definitely that I just need to utilize my space and not be afraid to move around a little bit.
Yeah. They talked about moving around and performing. What is your performance background?
I have been performing since 4th grade. I did my first show, 4th grade, and I've also taken voice lessons since then, so I've had a lot of practice with performing on stage, and I'm glad that I got to do it this year.
All right, thank you. Everyone,
Thank you.
Give it up for Sailor Russ.
Hi, my name is Angie Torres, and I am singing Vienna by Billy Joel, but this is Ben Platt's version. I chose this song because I really relate to the lyrics. Like, the lyrics are about just slow down, like take it easy, stop rushing, progress, I guess. Just like take it slow, you're gonna get there eventually. And I really relate to that because I do tend to be a little bit impatient. And one unique fact about me is that I was actually born in Puerto Rico, and I lived there until I was 12, until I moved here to Colorado, and I speak 2 languages. My native language is Spanish and English, of course. I speak it because I live here. So I really hope you enjoy my performance, and yeah.
Smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, and you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. That you forgot what you need, so you can see when you're wrong. No, you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Oh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Oh, when you know and when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize
get some judges' feedback. We'll start with Miss Pernos.
Angie. I was captivated by you from the moment that you walked on stage. I think you have a very strong voice. I enjoyed the way that you connected with us and didn't really have to necessarily move. You seemed to be a little bit more free in your body, which made us feel really comfortable out here as you were singing really powerfully. So overall, I think you had a really strong performance.
Angie, good job. I liked how much preparation went into this. It feels like you thought about every second of it, and I appreciate that very much. You have a super strong voice, and I love your super strong voice. Also, when you get really quiet, I want it still strong. Yeah, but otherwise, I loved it. Nice job.
Angie, I am obsessed with this version of this song. You can ask Mr. Bird how often I'm playing it in our house because I love it so much. Okay, the first thing I noticed was your hair in your eyes. And normally, I mean, it's kind of a big deal in real life, but now that your mask is covering half of your face, I felt like I was only connecting with one eye. So just keep that in mind. That's how we see you right now in this world we live in, and I felt like I was disconnected because of that. I felt your confidence. Your voice has grown so much. I'm so proud. Okay, what do you want to do with your hands? Because where they are right now is exactly how your whole performance was. So keep that in mind if you want to do something or not, but you kind of had the nervous hands thing going. I love all the ornamentation you did. I think you could play with dynamics even more. You did have some moments, but you had so many big moments that by the end they weren't as effective, I felt like. So I would maybe play with that a little more. And then how are you going to end? Perform until the track is done. You started that way, but then you didn't end that way. So, yeah.
All right. What's your take back from the judges' feedback?
I think it's mostly just be mindful of my hair and then just also be mindful of what my hands are doing and what my hands are doing, because I tend to have them here a lot because I don't know what to do with them. And also just play with the dynamics a little bit more.
You also performed in Charlie Brown. Do you think a little bit of that kind of stage experience kind of comes with you when you perform?
I think somewhat, because in my mind, musical theater performance and pop, I guess, performance live separately. So I guess some of that performance experience does come from what I've done in the past, but doing pop is also really new to me. And it's very different from musical theater, so I can't really apply everything I learned in musical theater, so I definitely do still have a lot to learn when it comes to that.
Great. Well, great job. And everyone give it up one more time for Angie Torres.
My name is Stephanie, and tonight I'm going to be singing Waves by Dean Lewis, and I chose this song because my mom and I saw him in concert back in 2019, and it was one of the best memories ever. We had so much fun singing together, and it was just a really, really amazing memory. And I'm actually going to dedicate this song to her because my mom is my best friend in the whole world, and now that I'm going to college, it's really starting to hit me that I'm not going to see her every day, which is going to be really hard. So this song's for you, Mom. I love you. A fun fact about me is I love plants, and I have plants all throughout my room, and I love naming plants and taking care of them. Kind of a boring fact, but I'm not too interesting. Anyways, I hope you enjoy my performance, and thank you for watching.
Control.
a stolen place, caught in the silence, an echo lost in space. It comes and goes in waves, it always does, it always does. We watch as our young hearts fade into the flood, into the flood, and the freedom of falling, and the feeling I thought was set in stone, it slips through my fingers, and I'm trying hard to let go, but it comes and goes in waves. It comes and goes in waves and carries us away. And I watch my wild youth disappear in front of my eyes. Moments of magic and wonder. It seems so hard to find. Is it ever coming back again? Is it ever coming back again? Take me back to the feeling when everything was left to find. It comes and goes in waves, it always does, it always does. And the freedom of falling, and the feeling I thought was set in stone, it slips through my fingers, and I'm trying hard to let go, but it comes and goes in waves. It comes and goes in waves and carries us away.
Give it up for. All right, let's go ahead and get feedback from the judges. Let's start with Miss Midiette.
Hi, Stephanie. I loved this song for you. I think that you loved this song, and it sounded like you loved it when you sang it to us, and I really appreciated that. Also, I've never heard your high notes, alto, so good for you. That was really lovely. Really good. I think your expression and the way you held your body was really good, but I do think it looked a little nervous. I think it fit with the temperament of this song, but maybe just a more air of confidence, a bigger breath before you come out. And then try to look at us more instead of closing eyes and looking at the floor or whatever. Just keep us as your people that you're singing to, but otherwise, really good job. Nice choice.
Hi, Stephanie. Mine is a lot of the same. I noticed sometimes you're keeping the beat tapping on your legs, so keep that in mind. Lovely tone, so warm and gorgeous. I said support that high waves on the comes and goes in waves, and I think that happens again with different words. I just felt like you ran out of air by the time you got there. Excellent diction. That part that sits in your lower range has the potential to lose words, and I've never heard this song, so it was great that I understood every single word. Same thing, I want more visual performance. There was a lot of looking down, a lot of, I don't know, I just wanted more connection there. And then same as Angie, your hair is in your eyes and your mask's already covering. So if there's anything you can do about that next time, I think you'll connect with your audience more.
Hey, Steph. So a lot of the same feedback. I really love the warmth and the smoothness of your voice. I think your voice is very gorgeous. So I very much enjoyed listening to it. But I wrote here, move with intention. There is not a lot of intention in your movements. So, and that can require a little more connection with the song, a little bit more practice in a mirror. And looking at yourself and being comfortable looking at yourself while you're performing. That's a big part of preparation. Thank you so much.
All right, Stephanie, biggest takeaway from the judges' feedback?
I would definitely say just looking at myself when I'm practicing more and having more intention with my movements and what I'm doing on stage, because it's just as important as the singing aspect.
Now they give you feedback that, of course, matters if you come back next week. Do you already kind of have a song planned if you come back the following week, or is that something you go, I'll wait, and if I come back, then I'll make decisions?
Well, everyone who knows me knows that I am the biggest Harry Styles fan in the world. Like, it's a little obnoxious sometimes. But I was planning on singing Sweet Creature next week, which is one of my favorite songs of his.
All right, well, good luck, and give it up one more time for Stephanie Brooks.
Hi, I'm Acelyn Trout. Tonight I'll be performing Dear John by Taylor Swift. The reason I chose to perform this song, it's just a song that's grown into one of my favorite songs the past few months. And I didn't hear it until a few months ago either, in one of my best friend's cars. But it was just one of those feelings where I was finally able to put my feelings into words through this song. And I was like, I have to perform it, I have to learn it, because it was just a way for me to vent these feelings. And I think with that, I'd want to dedicate tonight's performance to one of my best friends, Riley, who's just really pushed me in music and just has supported me like no one else, and is the reason I heard this song for the first time. But I also want to dedicate it to my parents and my grandma and grandpa, who have been there for me since day one. They've made it to every performance I've done, to every choir concert, show. It's just, I wouldn't be here without them. Fun fact about me, I didn't perform on my guitar live in front of people for the first time until a few months ago either. And I've been playing for 5 years, so that was kind of a big deal. So performing live with my guitar is a really new feeling. But I'm super excited and super grateful to be here tonight, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
When my days once revolved around you, counting the footsteps, praying the floor won't fall through again. And my mother accused me of losing my mind, but I swore I was fine. Me a blue sky, go back and turn it to rain. And I lived in your chess game, but you changed the rules every day. Wondering which version of you I might get on the phone tonight. Will I stop picking up? And this song is to let you know why. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home. I should have known. Maybe it's me and my blind optimism to blame. Or maybe it's you and your sick need to give love then take it away. And you'll add my name to the long list of traitors who don't understand. And I'll look back and regret how I ignored when they said run as fast as you can. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress at sorry and keeping lines blurry. Never impressed by me acing your tests. All the girls that you run dry have tired, lifeless eyes, 'cause you burned them out. But I took your matches before fire could catch me, so don't look now. And I'm shining like fireworks over your sad, empty town. Oh, dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home. I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress who wrote you a song you should have known. You should have known. You should have known.
Judges' feedback. We'll start with Mrs. Bird.
Hi, Acelyn. I know I say this every time because I've known you since you were like this big, but you just continue to grow and grow and grow in your vocal capability and your confidence and all of that. So it was just really great to see you perform today. I also love that you're playing your own instrument. It's so powerful. It shows your musicianship and it's just really impressive. I said lovely dynamic contrast that you chose. I also like how you wore a dress, and in the song it says girl in a dress, so that was fun. The thing that I want to see is never apologize for your performance. You did it a couple of times throughout the song, but it wasn't huge. But then at the end, we were cheering for you, and you shook your head. So just be aware of that. With your growth and confidence and all of that, like, be okay with if it didn't go exactly as how you planned, because we don't know that happened. So good job.
Hey, Acelyn. Yeah, I'm going to piggyback off of Mrs. Bird here. I feel very much the same way that she does. Get that confidence in yourself because you did a wonderful job. And if you don't feel like you matched what you wanted to, don't let us know that, right? And I really love the sound that you were making out of that guitar. It was really, really beautiful. I think that you accompanied yourself so well, and I think that speaks a lot to your musicianship, and I absolutely adore that. So, awesome job.
Hi, Acelyn. Are you getting tired of all of us yet? I'm with Bird and Pernas. Don't ever apologize. We're here to see you. We've paid money sometimes to see you. We want to see what you are doing, and we love it. We're all here to support you. There's no way you need to apologize for anything. So aside from that, I think this is an excellent song choice for you. I think that it's perfect for you. I like that you had your guitar with you, and I really appreciate that you... I can't sing and play the piano at the same time, and it's my profession, so good for you doing two different things at the same time. Nicely done. Good job.
All right. Acelyn, what would you say is the biggest takeaway from their advice?
Biggest takeaway is definitely just not showing if I feel insecure about the song or how I did, and that's something I've done for a really long time and I've tried to get over, and shockingly that is my better but just I think trying to get over that a little bit and just being a lot more confident in just my performance and just playing as a musician.
They kind of all touched on confidence and how much you've grown in confidence. What do you attribute that to?
I think just persisting in what I love to do, which is music. And I think, looking back my freshman year, I wouldn't talk, I would barely speak up, and I would never really go for anything musically. And I think I was like, I want to just go further with this, and I was like, I have to push myself harder and just not be afraid to do what I love. And I think that's just what's helped me the most. So.
All right, well, great job and good luck. Everyone give it up one more time for Acelyn Trout.
Hi, my name's Tia Temporo and I'm in 10th grade. The song I'm going to be performing for you guys is called Speedway. It's an original that I wrote. And I'm performing this song because it is something that I'm really proud of. I put so much effort into this song. It took me about 5 months to write. So I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I'm dedicating this performance to everybody who has supported me and my music my whole life. My family, my friends, and the amazing music teachers I've had over the years. Just thank you so much for supporting me and helping me grow as a musician. Something unique about me is I write a lot of short stories and I draw a lot too. I think writing short stories and stuff like that really helps my songwriting abilities because it just gives me more practice with writing in general and helps me be more creative. This song is really special to me because I feel like it really gives a sense of my community and how I think about all the people around me. So I really hope you guys enjoy it.
We're the kids who've got our heads buried in our books, or the kids who run around, don't care how crazy it looks. On the starting line, we can't wait to get moving. Don't know if we'll be fine, all we know is we're not losing. Racing around on this speedway, in circles, telling ourselves we'll get there someday. We don't know where we'll end up a few years down the road. All we know is we're not sitting on sidelines to watch the show. On the starting line, we can't wait to get moving. Don't know if we'll be fine, all we know is we're not losing. Racing around on this speedway, in circles, telling ourselves we'll get there someday. And when the lights go down, we'll still be racing around. And when we've lost the ground, we'll still be racing around. Racing around on this speedway, telling ourselves we'll get there someday. Racing around on this speedway, in circles, telling ourselves we'll get there someday. Telling ourselves we'll get there someday.
All right, let's go ahead and get judges' feedback. We'll start with Mrs. Bird.
Hi, Tia. Good to see you. I said, ooh, original song. I always think it's so impressive when people write their own songs because I tried that in middle school and it didn't go well for me. So really great job. And I love that you were so comfortable in this song. Like often when people are playing, I feel like the guitar, they like hunch over the guitar, like they're constantly staring at the frets, and you were looking up at us, and you were sitting with confidence too. So that just really it helped speak into your song. I'd love a little more diction. With an original song where we don't know the words and you have a mask, some things got muffled. So a little extra there. And then I said, now this is just my opinion, so you don't have to do it, but the day part, do you know what I'm talking about? I said, I felt like it should have blown up. Like it was a natural place to like crescendo and just get really big. And you added all these ornamentations and I just wanted it to like explode there. So if that feels right to you, maybe you could play with that a little bit, but overall, amazing job.
Hey, Tia, I have a lot of the very similar feedback as Mrs. Bird. I just kind of worded it differently. I just would have liked a little more energy from the beginning, and I guess that can translate with like the crescendos and stuff like that, and how you can utilize that and play around if it speaks to you, of course. I love your voice. I think your voice is beautiful. It's smooth. I really enjoyed listening to it. And always, props for creating an original song because it was great. Thank you.
Tia, so brave to do an original song. I think you guys are so brave anyway, but that was just really nice. I really liked it. I liked your ornamentations. You remind me of Joni Mitchell. Now I sound old, but like really, right? Like lovely Joni Mitchell kind of things happening. You have a lovely clear voice. Your ornaments were very nice. Be confident in yourself. You have a lot of talent and we want to see more of it. We want to see more of you. So take a deep breath and give us all your Tia because that was really good.
All right, Tia, what would you say are the biggest kind of takebacks from their feedback?
The biggest takeaway would be just be more confident with especially diction and just really let loose on all the ornamentation and really play with dynamics more.
Yeah.
With an original piece, do you find yourself being more nervous or less nervous performing that piece?
About the same, a little bit less in the sense that I can do whatever I want with it and I don't have to worry about people like thinking it's not like the original or wishing I did something different with it because they've never heard it before. So
great. Well, thank you so much, everyone. One more time, Tia Temporo.
Hi, my name is Maura Walker, and I will be singing Pancakes for Dinner by Lizzie McAlpine. I will be singing this song because I recently discovered Lizzie McAlpine, and she came out with an album called Give Me a Minute. It's really good. It's one of my favorites right now, so I really wanted to sing a song from it. I'll be dedicating this performance to my dad because he's always been one of my biggest supporters, so every time I perform, it's for him. A unique fact about me is that after I graduate, I will be going to college for film. So I'm really excited for that, and I hope you enjoy the performance. Thank you.
Don't wanna be forward, don't wanna cross the line, but if I were to crash in this plane tonight, I'd want you to know this. Don't wanna say too much, intrude on your space, but if I were to crash and I never made it home, I'd want you to know this. Oh, and to tell you it's too scary, so I'll just say something else. And I wish that you could hear me when I talk to myself.
but this plane might not land safely. So what the hell do I have to lose? Right now, I wanna eat pancakes for dinner. I wanna get stuck in your head. I wanna watch a TV show together, and when we're under the weather, we can watch it in bed. I wanna go out on the weekends. I wanna dress up just to get undressed. I think that I should probably tell you this in case there is an accident and I never see you again. So please save all your questions for the end, and maybe I'll be brave enough by then. Don't wanna say something wrong, don't wanna be weird, but if you're still in love with her, I think that I'll leave it there, and I won't ever tell you this. Oh, 'cause to tell you is too scary, so I'll just say something else. Like, how was fall semester, and what was that song about? I'll try to hide the way I feel, but I'll just wanna shout, what do I have to lose? Right now, I wanna eat pancakes for dinner. I wanna get stuck in your head. I wanna watch a TV show together, and when we're under the weather, we can watch it in bed. I wanna go out on the weekends. I wanna dress up just to get undressed. I think that I should probably tell you this in case there is an accident and I never see you again. So please save all your questions for the end, and maybe I'll be brave enough by then. Or maybe I won't ever say what's in my head. No, I won't have to say anything. You'll say it instead.
And get the judges' feedback. We'll start with Miss Pernas.
Hey, girl. Killed the finger picking. I envy you so much. I wish that the guitar could have been mic'd. Not obviously we couldn't, but that it would have been amazing if it was mic'd. And I just am in love with your voice, really in love with it. I can tell how much you love music theater because of the way that you articulate and express within your voice, which I always appreciate. You had stopped it, but I noticed that it was a little bit distracting. You're shaking, but you caught it, and I appreciate that because you noticed and then you stopped. So props for that as well. A little bit more support on those higher notes. So Miss Bird spoke to this a little bit when we were talking to Tia. Maybe sitting up a little bit more you would be able to utilize that breath support a little bit better. Thank you so much. Awesome job.
Yay, Maura. I liked your song choice. Yeah. Sorry, my neck. I liked your song choice. I thought it was really good. I'd never heard it before, but now I'll listen to it again. Again with the leg shaking, nice catch. Yeah. Good diction. I can understand everything you were doing. A louder accompaniment, of course, is a good idea. But I thought you did a really nice job in expressing the verses versus the chorus and giving us a good idea, painting us a picture of how frustrated you are with this character. So I really appreciated it. Nice job.
I tried to grab that one. Maura, I said, I love your voice so much. Little flips and turns come so easy in your voice. And so it's like ear candy every time you sing. Good expression with your eyes towards the end, but I'd love to get it the whole time. I had the same thing. It was really hard to hear the guitar. And I don't know if I'm just losing my hearing, but I couldn't hear it the whole song. So just throwing that out there. And then I said, I would love to still see some more dynamics. I said, I kind of felt like it was all mezzo forte the whole time. That'd just be one more thing to draw us in and keep us captivated with that. So, yeah, but great job.
All right, Maura, what are you kind of thinking about in terms of their feedback?
Yeah, I did think about like trying to make the dynamics more different throughout the song because it is like slightly repetitive and there's not like a part that's like super different, so just kind of mixing it up. Yeah, and I literally looked at my leg and it was shaking and I was like, what are you doing? So I had to like press it against the chair to make it stop and I could, so that was a little weird. But yeah, so just playing with that.
You've been on the stage a lot, different types of audiences out there. Does performing to an empty house kind of change the way you perform at all?
A little bit. I know it's like, it's difficult because it's like on one hand you get nervous because like there's not that many people and they're all judging me. But if it's like a lot of people, then it's like I don't even know them all. So it's like yeah, it changes it a little bit. It does make it more important to like actually focus on your energy and stuff because when there's more people, it is easier to have a lot of energy. So yeah, that's the main thing.
All right, great. We'll give it up one more time for Maura Walker.
Hi, my name is Amy Pecky. I'm a junior, and the song that I am performing is called Me, Myself, and I, written by yours truly. Yeah, this song is really just about a one-sided relationship. One person only really comes around when they want something, and then when they get it, they'll just leave. While the other person is really working hard and wanting to keep that relationship. I feel this piece is very relatable, that's why I picked it. Everybody has dealt with at least one person in their life who only really comes around when they get something out of it, and they're only thinking about themselves. So I'm dedicating this piece out to all of you guys. I think the fun fact is probably that I have never performed live for a song that I've written ever. So it was really hard for me, really weird for me to actually perform, and it's really exhilarating, and I'm having so much fun participating. You guys should definitely see this.
Turn around, I'm right here and look around, I'm behind you, standing right beside you. I'm afraid, so afraid you're leaving, and once again need a hug so I can pretend that it's all okay. But it's the same old routine, just a game to you. You'll only come around when it suits you. 'Cause when the color turns to gray, you'll fade away with them, never to be seen unless it helps you once again. You've made so many lies and promises, but in the end we both know you can't keep them. It's all about me, myself, and I. You're never too shy to say goodbye. 'Cause when you're hurt and broke, you'll come right back. But this time I won't be there for that. Please don't call, I'm all done with your excuses, and I don't want anything to do with your mess anymore. Now it's me, myself,
myself and it's never too late to say goodbye. Just me, myself, and and so goodbye, goodbye.
We'll start with Miss Midiette.
Avery, I'm very proud of you for doing an original piece and on the piano. Really nice job. One thing, your piano's too loud, babe. It's too loud. We want to hear more of you. And the piano, while being a lovely instrument, I'm a little partial to it, is not as awesome as your voice. So let's load that back a little bit. But I think you were really strong on your words were very interesting in your song. I like your verses. I like what you were saying. I like the content of your song. I think you're really passionate about it. If you can just quiet that piano back a little bit, we can hear your lovely voice. Be happy with that. Good job, Avery.
I had the same thing. I was like instantly drawn in with the words of your song because I was like, ooh, I got to hear more of this story. And I'm always, again, so impressed when people write their own music. And I was also impressed that you could look at us and play the piano because I'd be staring at the keys. And you did a good job with diction. There are two things that I wanted: more clear ending. You kind of like stopped and then you were like, it's done, or something you like whispered to us. If you feel like you have to whisper, then maybe your ending wasn't super clear. So maybe revisit what that's going to look like. And then there was something with the piano and the voice that I didn't love, but you said it perfectly. You helped me identify it. So yeah, I think the piano was too loud, and it was maybe like the choice of
chords.
Yeah, like how the rhythm of the chords. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of angular.
So when you finally went to like holding the chord, I like was like, ooh, I just get to hear like piano with her voice. So I know sometimes that can't change depending on your skill. Like I couldn't play something different, but again, maybe something you want to play with or the dynamic of how you're playing the chords.
Hey, Avery. I'm also absolutely in love with your voice. I think your voice is gorgeous, really powerful, and I enjoyed being able to connect with you because this is obviously a story that you wrote that's close to your heart, that is shared amongst many, many people. So I really enjoyed being able to connect with you that way. The one thing I just wanted to speak to is just watch your vocal inflections. I think that you need a little bit more breath support with the way that you are articulating some of those inflections, and there was a little too many of them, at least for my taste, of course, just a personal opinion. Wanted more you have such a powerful, beautiful, smooth voice. I wanted kind of more connection and more singing. But gorgeous voice, awesome song. So thank you.
All right, Avery, what are your reflections on the judges' feedback?
Well, I think my biggest takeaway is definitely quiet down the piano. When I get nervous, I like to just like jam keys, and that's not good. So definitely just quiet down, and yeah.
You playing the piano, what kind of came about first? You being a vocal performer, or you being someone that likes to perform on the piano?
That's actually a really fun story. So ever since I was a little kid, I always went to my grandma's house, and my grandma has this really pretty piano. And every single time I would go over there and just play her piano every time, from the moment we got there, from the moment we left. So in a way, it's like I'm connecting with her, and when I sing, I just remember her and all those like memories that I had playing.
Great story. Well, thank you so much. Good luck. Everyone, give it up one more time for Avery Peckney.
Hi, I'm Grace Roberry, and I'll be performing The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I chose this song because I know that throughout the pandemic, lots of people have been going through difficult things and having a really hard time. And so I chose this song because it has such a message of hope to me about overcoming those difficult things and having the strength to push through when we're climbing the mountains in our lives. And so that's why I chose it. I would like to dedicate this performance to my friends and family. There are so many people, but my dad first got me into singing in middle school, and then my mom has also been super supportive of all my performances, my piano lessons, and so she has just really supported me throughout the years. And then also my grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and then close friends have also supported me. They supported me a lot last year when I did Erie Idol, and that's why I would like to dedicate this performance to them. And then a fun fact about me is I've been playing piano since I was 6 years old, so about 11 years now. And last year was my first time performing like a live solo in front of people at Erie Idol, so I'm excited to be able to do it again and have another fun performance experience.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
We'll start with Mrs. Bird.
Hi, Grace. I love the song choice. And when you sang the words like another mountain, I was like, oh, it's like a metaphor for this year and we're going to overcome. And I just felt empowered. So thank you. Same thing. I'm so impressed that you could look at us and play with the piano. And I just felt like you even made eye contact. It wasn't like a general looking. So I really appreciated that. I said, maybe even though most people know this song, I still think you could use a little more diction. There were times where like ending consonants got chopped off or things like that. Even if it's just identifying what words are the most powerful in the text and bringing those out, that could work. Loved the dynamic choices you made too, especially at the end when you got soft. So really great job.
Hey, Gracie. Love your voice, beautiful voice, awesome connection with us. Loved being able to look over and you were singing to me, and that was really special for me. Just one thing. As I saw you started playing and you're such a pianist and you'll sit up, and as soon as you went to go sing, you went like this. So, and then you kind of stayed like that throughout the rest of the song while you were singing. So just watch your posture when you're doing two things at once, which is not easy. So it requires practice, right? Maybe look in a mirror, have a side mirror while you're doing that. But loved it. Thank you so much.
Hi, Grace. I'm a big fan of how your balance with the piano was really nice. It was very clear that you are playing for yourself, but also we could hear it was really nice. Good job. Good song choice. A lot of preparation went into it. You could tell that you had been practicing this for a while, so thank you for doing that. I like your switch between the choruses, the different timbres you used in your voice between the chorus and then the belty parts. It was really nice. Again, I liked the idea of sitting up taller because you were so cute when you looked across, and then all of a sudden I could only see like this much of you. I was like, oh no, where's her face? And then you sat back up and I was like, there she is. So make sure that you're just sitting up nice and tall the whole time, and you might need to sit on a phone book if it's too low or something. If your arm is short, just to sit up a little bit higher, it might help you.
All right, Grace, what's your biggest takeaway from the judges' feedback?
I guess my biggest takeaway is to have better posture when I'm playing and singing at the same time, and also to make sure that my diction is good as well, which is hard in a mask, but I'll keep working on that.
I haven't really asked any of the other contestants this. It just felt for so long like we would never get back to a place where we'd be able to see performances or perform here on this stage. What does that mean to your fellow performers and yourself?
I was really excited when Miss Bird told us that we were going to do Erie Idol. I was so sad that we didn't do it in the fall, and then when she announced that we were going to do it, I just got super excited. And I chose this song because I feel like there is a message of hope, like overcoming the mountains. And so I just think that I just felt really hopeful that things are getting better, people are getting vaccinated, and that we'll be able to perform more in the future. So.
Great. Well, one more time, Grace Roberry.